I went to Trader Joe's, and all I got were these Ube Joe Joes. Greetings and welcome back to another Ube-licious episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host, as always, Geycen Oliveira. With us today are the Ube Joe Joes. Now, hear me out for a second. I had no idea what Ube was at all. I just saw a purple package, and as you guys know, I'm very attracted to purple packages. They look really nice. They grab my eye. And this box, I was actually looking for an identical, well, very similar box for the peanut butter versions that they do of these that are amazing. And I like to keep them on hand because I only get up to Trader Joe's maybe twice a year, like when I go to UVA. It's about an hour and 15 minutes north of here, and the driving stresses me out like crazy. It's a lot of stop and go, and which lane do you got to be in, and just I can't deal with that anymore. It puts me on edge, all right? Anywho, I wanted to try these because I'm like, ooh, it's a new version of it, because I've tried the coffee one. I believe if you want to go back and check that one. Also, if you want to check out the peanut butter one, I'll put a tag in. Well, it's probably up there by now. Anywho, I've discovered this week that Ube is not a tea. I had shared this picture with some friends of mine, and I said, I think it's a tea. And they looked it up, and they said, no, it's a purple yam. So that kind of turned me off a little bit. I love yams. I love cookies. But yams and cookies don't seem like they'd mix unless you're just using the sweetness of it. Kind of like a banana bread. Like, that's weird. Like to mush up a banana and turn it into bread, but it's delicious in both forms. I just don't know that I would, want it in this form. Ube, yams, yam cookies. Really, it's always bothered me, and I hope that they put them back out. I saw them at Target when I first started doing these videos a long time ago, almost 10 years ago. They did the Jones soda, the Thanksgiving one, and I always thought that would be a fun video to make. And after all these 10 years, I still haven't made that video. So, Jones, if you're listening, Target, if you're listening, it'd be nice if you carried them again this year so I could make a video out of it. Maybe do a new version of it. All right, let's take a look at these. They're in a contained package within a contained package. And if I remember correctly, it's a strange number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's not completely strange, but why not at least throw 9? I know 9 is an odd number, and it'd be really weird to do that. Or make this just a hair longer and give you 10, because, you're paying about the same price for this as you do for, like, a regular size thing of cookies. Well, maybe not these days. I think a regular size Oreo or a family size is somewhere between $4.49 and $5.49. The regular size being the $4.49, the family size being the $5.49. And I do think they do a $5.99 version, which is the party size of some of their flavors. But this is about the same price as it's $1 less. However, you could go to the store and spend $3.50 on cookies and get a lot more than this. But this is something different. This is something special. It's very colorful. I want to get a smell at this because I don't know if it's going to smell like a yam or if purple yams smell like something different, like monkey butts. I have no idea. We're going to find out right now. I think I'm just getting like a vanilla cream off of that because they are. Let me read the description of these so you guys know what they're all about here. Vanilla flavored sandwich cookies with ube cream in a ube yogurt candy coating. So that is ube on the outside. So I'm just going to say that ube, or purple yams as we say here in the United States, is smells like vanilla. Wow, I could not get to my point there. My brain lately has been a disaster. Let me just tell you that. Okay, first and foremost, I want to explain something to you here. I like to break my cookies in half to get a little bit of a cross-section. This thing crumbled like it was Godzilla going through like Tokyo. This is insane how soft and gentle it was, which really appeals to my mouth. So, without further ado, I'm just going to get into this. I want to try this, and let's see what ube tastes like. Okay, so let's get the golden cookie in there. I'm still chewing, I'm sorry. Ube tastes like sweet. Now, when I first bit into it, I definitely got a little bit of... Actually, I might dissect this one to taste the cream alone. I definitely got like a yam flavor right off the get-go as soon as I opened it up and tried it. How many calories are these things? I bet you they're 140. 120 per cookie. One cookie. I bought a clearance piece of tiramisu today at Kroger. I had to go to Kroger because I had some cool coupons that I wanted to use. I don't normally coupon, whatever you want to call it. But they came in the mail and I was like, why not? So I went to the store. What was my point? Don't remember. It's completely gone at this point. If I can remember, I will add it in post. So the point I was trying to make is that I went into Kroger today because I had coupons, and I found a little piece of clearance tiramisu. It was just a single piece, like a small little piece. It was $2.29. 530 calories for that tiny little piece of tiramisu. That was my point. Now back to me. Oh, yeah, I was going to try the cream here. Something about that or other. Okay, so let's just... It's a very gooey cream. These have been left in my office for a few days. It's probably about 75, 76 degrees in here. I'm going to try the cream. Here we go. That's where the yamminess is coming from, I think. Yeah, definitely. The vanilla cookies are a good choice. I mean, I definitely don't think I would have gone with a chocolate cookie. However, I would have liked to have seen something different done with the cookie. I don't know what you would do with the ube. Maybe a graham cookie would be kind of neat. But either way, JoJo's never seem to fail. Whatever they're trying to do, they make a delicious version of it. This is great. I'm going to give it an 8, only due to the fact that it's just not up my alley. However, it's delicious, and I could see how everyone would love this. So if you have a Trader Joe's locally near you, you should definitely swing by. If you got one within an hour and you happen to find yourself in the area and you're like, should I stop by Trader Joe's? You should. Also get some of those Scandinavian swimmers, because those are delicious. The sour or the regular. Doesn't matter either way. Well, there we go. I hope you love this episode of the podcast as much as I love making it. And if you guys are loving the content that I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, would you please consider subscribing to the channel? It would be a huge help for me. Thank you so much. Don't forget to make somebody smile today. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit more oobish together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love, and never let your inner child die. Ooh, bae. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road to 50. Take care, my friends, and happy adventuring.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.